The name System of a Down may feel heavy, enigmatic, even prophetic, and in many ways it is. But behind that weight lies a surprisingly intimate origin, a poem written by guitarist Darren Malakian, a subtle shift in language, and a clever nudge from bassist Shavo Odagian that transformed an idea into a legacy. Long before the band redefined alternative metal, Malakian and frontman Serj Tankian were part of a group called Soil, with Shavo initially serving as their manager. Their bond deepened as their musical vision evolved, politically charged, sonically daring, and laced with Armenian heritage and social awareness. When they decided to start fresh, Darren brought with him a piece of writing that encapsulated their worldview, a poem titled Victims of a Down. The phrase struck everyone immediately. It was dark, poetic, and filled with meaning. It suggested a world collapsing inward, a society turning against itself, and the human toll of power gone wrong. Yet when it came time to choose a name for their new band, Shavo proposed a single, transformative edit: change victims to system. That one word altered everything. System expanded the scope from personal suffering to structural oppression, from individuals being destroyed to the machinery that destroys them. It shifted the perspective from the powerless to the mechanism itself, giving the phrase an intellectual and political charge. Now, it wasn't just about lamenting victims. It was about exposing systems, economic, political, cultural, that create those victims. There was also a pragmatic reason. The name System of a Down would place them alphabetically near Slayer, one of their biggest influences, in record store bins, a strategic and slightly cheeky move that reflected the band's mix of seriousness and playfulness. But beyond alphabet games, the new title sounded stronger, more conceptual, more iconic. It had balance, an abstract noun tied to a sense of descent or collapse. As the band's career took off, the name became its own statement. Fans and critics read layers of meaning into it. The system could represent governments, corporations, or human nature itself. The down could symbolize decline, mental struggle, or rebellion. The beauty of the phrase is its openness, a built-in ambiguity that mirrors the band's lyrics, which often swing between satire, sincerity, and surrealism. From Toxicity to Mesmerize and beyond, System of a Down lived up to their name. Their songs became anthems of resistance, confronting war, corruption, environmental destruction, and social decay, all while keeping an emotional and spiritual edge. The band's name, born from a poem and reshaped by intent, perfectly encapsulated their identity. Political but poetic, furious but thoughtful, chaotic but precise. Looking back, the transformation from Victims of a Down to System of a Down feels symbolic of their entire artistic journey, taking raw emotion and refining it into a weapon of awareness. The name remains one of rock's most evocative titles, a collision of machinery and humanity, oppression and art. It's not just a band name, it's a statement of purpose, born from poetry, sharpened by philosophy, and immortalized through music that refuses to stay silent.